Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So I am asking for messages for the upcoming week of March 20th, but whenever you find this reading, I hope that there are messages here for you. I am, just these are quick and short messages. So I'm not delving too much into past or future, right? Just kind of what current energies, are showing up for you. Yeah, so if you're ready for your reading, I will see you there. If anything resonates, please feel free to leave me a like, or you can check out my other videos or leave me a comment. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for the week of March 20th. Happy season and happy birthday to those of you celebrating a birthday this week. So we are starting here in the middle with the energy that you're being asked to balance, and you do have the High Priestess showing up shadow side up. All right, so yeah, right off the bat I was getting, I was getting lies and secrets. I don't know why lies, but maybe like misguided information or inaccurate information is what I'm getting. Okay, but I don't know, maybe some truths that need to be spoken, secrets that need to be shared, feelings that need to be explained, something like that over here. Okay, but there is this need to balance. I'm getting like what you're keeping to yourself and what you're sharing, how much you're trusting yourself, trust that what it is. I'm getting a very like dealing with people energy. Okay, just a lot of things over here are telling me like people in your life. All right, so just kind of be careful with that energy. All right, as far as how you are showing up, the things that you are saying, if you don't trust somebody, then yeah, definitely, right, like keep your mouth hushed right, until you can learn about them a little bit more. But also, like, I'm also getting like manipulations. Okay, be careful of not being manipulative. Okay, the message that I'm getting is like, don't confuse being tactful with ending up hurting someone. Okay, because this is like your you energy. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords reversed here. Okay, now, this is a card of strategy, and it's also a card of like lying, cheating, stealing over here, right? So, like sometimes, you need to do what you need to do to survive, but, especially with the reversal here, I am very much seeing, this need to assess, right? Like, how are you showing up? Are you being hurtful, right? Are you thinking that you're over here, ahead of the game and strategizing and things like that when you're actually hurting others, right? So, this need to kind of double check that energy, all right? With the Two of Wands, as far as how you are showing up, some of you might have decisions to make over here that you are just not charging forward on. All right, like the world over here is making you feel right now all topsy-turvy. Okay, this is your own energy, Aries. So like the Emperor reversed, it's just like I mean, that's you, right? Like not feeling like your best self. So there are things that happening. Maybe you were the recipient sorry, I can't even say it. Recipient, yeah, of some lies, some manipulations. Maybe like you were feeling that, right? And that could be some of the things that are keep making you feel a little bit uneasy about charging forward, making you maybe not trust yourself right now. But you are being asked to start planning. Okay, like start planning on what it is that you want to head to. Start planning, thinking about the next steps that you want to take. Release the hurt is something that I'm getting, particularly with this reversal, right? Is like if this happened to you, it's like you are releasing. Make sure that you are not perpetuating the same manipulations that you might have been like a recipient of over here. Okay, the Two of Wands wants you to charge forward, to be successful, to head towards success. Okay, for some of you, I am seeing also like unity. Like it could be like between a person or something. Like you might be having difficulty charging forward because there's somebody in your energy that like it's gonna be affected by your moves. Okay, does that make sense? So like it doesn't have to be like, it could be like a romantic person, right? But it could also be like a family member. It could be like a child. It could be, I don't know, like like I don't know, friends, community, I don't know, something else though, right? But it's like I'm getting the sense of you kind of being what's the word, like feeling like the weight of like something else on your shoulders, and that's what's keeping you from charging forward, right? Like you need to consider others right now as you make these decisions, or you're feeling a little bit potentially like stuck or trapped because you're not charging forward over here, right? Like you want to, there's something that you want to get toward. I'm getting like starting your new life, right? Like starting your new season. I'm getting the new year, new me, you know, and you really wanting to charge forward, but you feel unable to at this moment. Okay, so definitely make time to sit with your feelings. For some of you, with the high priestess showing up as the energy that you need to balance, maybe getting in touch with some sort of spiritual practice can be helpful. Okay, so whatever that looks like for you. Okay, it doesn't have to be, it could be a religion that you were kind of familiar with. It could just be like a new, exploring new spiritual, like you know, journey. Like I don't know, like maybe a little bit of exploration is, yeah, a little bit of exploration as far as like what feels right. Okay, but I'm seeing that, you know, spiritual practices can be something that can maybe help you release, you know, over here. Okay, now you do have the Six of Coins showing up as well, which is, you know, a card of balance. So but you know, the Six of Coins being reversed is like you're feeling some imbalance. Okay, it could be, I'm getting like feeling that somebody's taking from you, you know, like maybe you don't have enough to give, or you feel like you're being depleted of your resources is what I'm getting. All right, so you know, just kind of keep an eye out for that. Keep your you know, like pay attention to your material, like material realm is what I'm getting. Okay, so like your finances, your money, like that sort of thing as well. Okay, yeah, you do have adapt, play, reassess, and work over here. Okay, so for you, work can just be very much dominating your energy over here. Make sure that you're making time to play and have fun. You know, there is something, yeah, like adapt, I don't know, with adapt showing up kind of over here closer to the Seven of Swords, and that is like needing to change something about how you are dealing with others, right? Or even if it was like, well, you were hurt, like kind of releasing the hurt, right? Or like change, I don't know, like adapting to other people's, like some of you might need to adapt to, right? Like over here by the Two of Wands, you know what I was saying about like feeling like pressured by other people. Maybe you need to like compromise on some levels. Okay, there is something that you are being asked to reassess as far as how you are showing up. All right, so make sure that you are taking that time to go within, okay, and embody this high priestess energy and trust yourself, all right, above everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there, Aries. All right, and I'm gonna move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What does Taurus have showing up this week of March 20th? All right, you do have the Ten of Cups reversed as far, or shadow side up, as far as the energy that you are being asked to balance. So with this energy, I'm getting the sense of you focusing on things that haven't been working out. I'm getting things that are falling apart, maybe things that you wanted for yourself, feeling like they're not gonna happen. You know, just like, you know, the Ten of Cups is, it's emotional fulfillment. It's, you know, what do you want that's gonna make you happy over here, you know? And it's like, yeah, oh wow, oh I love this. Sorry, Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins over here. All right, your future is very much waiting for you over here. All right, you're gonna have to get out and explore, okay, but it's coming. So, you know, but like I said, so, you know, there is this sense of, you know, what hasn't been working out, like your emotional fulfillment. You might even be feeling a little sad right now. It's you know, just, I know that sounds very plain, you know, but you know, like about things that haven't been working out or things that are changing. Okay, is what I'm getting. All right, but there is this need to balance that with what you want. All right, what have these things that not worked out, what are they opening the door for? Okay, like what future do you envision for yourself? Okay, with this Ten of Coins over here, as far as, you know, the world is asking you to think about what you want. Okay, because it's gonna start coming your way. All right, you are going to, I'm seeing like you're gonna get a burst of energy over here. You might be working on your energy, or like get that focus. Okay, because you have like wands over here. Okay, so it's like as you are processing this, you know, your material and emotional fulfillment over here and what you want, it's like you're gonna start getting that energy boost and kind of saying, hey, this is what I want to charge forward, right? To, it's like I'm getting, I don't know, like I'm also getting I don't know, like there could be somebody over here coming in. It could be like a friend, it could be a person, it could be I don't know, like I'm getting some sort of external force over here that's gonna be like, take my hand and let's go exploring. Okay, like I know that, you know, this is like a lone figure over here and because this is like the external energy, is like I'm getting like you finding excitement within something else, something outside of you, but in turn it's gonna make you, it's gonna fire you up. It's gonna say, hey, I'm ready to go and charge. I'm getting charged toward my passions, right? Like you're ready to like I don't know, like carry the torch, right? And just I don't know, like charge toward what it is that you want, and not care about what people are saying, right? Or like not caring, I don't know, how do I say this, right? And I say that because, you know, the Queen of Wands does what she wants, how she wants, when she wants, you know, like she is her own boss, and that's how you're going to be showing up, right? Like you're not going to care what people say about what you're doing. You're not going to bring like any care to that, right? Like you're going to do you because you know what makes you feel good. You've thought about what hasn't worked out, and now you're like, but I know what I want to charge forward toward, so I'm going to do that. And that is beautiful, right? So I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards over here. Yeah, full force. I love that. I love when that happens. Like 8 of Wands, full force. Yep, you're going to be charging forward, homie. All right, I love it. Yeah, you do have budget check. Make sure that you are assessing your resources. Funny, earlier I was getting this like health sort of thing of like, part of you what might be making you feel good is like maybe like checking your food or something, or like you might be eating foods that are more energizing, right? Or like you might have like a change in food that's gonna be like boosting your energy. All right, I don't know, that's just something that I got. And share, you know, you do have, you know, with share, I'm also seeing like share your dreams, share what you want, because back to this whole energy of maybe somebody out there has some solutions for you, has some like things to explore, has some like some ideas that are gonna ignite you as a return. Okay, so that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini have going on this week? Oh wow, Gemini, Ace of Cups. Wow. Some of you, I mean, some of you could have some love messages coming in. Some of you maybe check out my love messages reading and see if there's any messages for you in that as well. I'm just gonna throw that out there if you want. Obviously, you know, up to you. But yeah, some of you, it could very much be about love. All right. Oh, like that, like, you know, like your week could be dominated by some you know, connection or something like that. Or it could also just be about you, right? Like you starting to charge toward the things that make you feel good. You starting to think about, you know, what's gonna make you happy, you know, because you are balancing this energy over here. I am seeing I need to stop and think a little bit about the things that you haven't liked, okay? Because the things that you haven't liked, the things that have broken your heart is what I'm getting. And not just romantically, right? But, you know, like we can get heartbreaks from like friendships. We can get heartbreaks from workplaces that didn't work out. You know, we can get heartbreaks from a bunch of things, right? So it's like whatever has broken your heart previously, there's just need to kind of like accept that. And then like be ready, be okay with starting over, starting again, okay? It's like you do have new beginnings in love coming toward you, all right? For some of you, like you could have a person, it could be a Leo potentially, all right, or just somebody who's gonna be very, I don't know, I'm getting like very showy, very flashy, but very like strong and very in their power. You know, this is like the victorious card over here, you know, so like just somebody who's like, I don't know, I'm getting like a glorious energy over here, and like it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, for some of you, it could be romance coming in, but for others of you, it could just be like somebody, right, like that you work with, that you, a new friend or something that's gonna be also making you feel good. I'm getting that by like being around this energy of somebody that's like strong and feels good, right? Like then you can also like kind of take some of that in, all right? But I am gonna say you need to get out there and find it, okay? Because the Three of Cups is like, it's a card of socialization, okay? So like obviously you're not gonna find this if you're stuck at home, right? You need to get out there, you need to socialize, all right? You need to go and meet new people, meet new friends, I don't know, go stand somewhere and see what's up, I don't know, like ask somebody out, like try to think of what you can do to get yourself into a social situation, right? Because that's where you can encounter new places, new people, like new faces, right? Is what I wanted to say as well. So, you know, like there is this need, I'm getting for you to like get out there, okay? With the King of Coins, right? It's like about charging forward, okay? Making sure that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs for sure, all right? But it is a card of like taking action, okay? So there is something that you need to take action on. For some of you, it could be like, right, like this emotional, passionate realm as well. For others, it could just be like your material realm needing attention, okay? So that could be like your home, your workplace, like your body as well, right? So like anything in the physical realm, I'm getting like needs some of your attention and needs you to be proactive about how you're taking care of it, okay? With the Death card, you know, you are going through a transformative period right now, okay? Like period, all right? This could feel really harsh, right? So like it could be a while until you're really embodying or being able to feel like you can charge forward, like you're feeling like socializing, like you're feeling like this victorious energy over here, but it's coming, okay? Like new beginnings are coming for you. I'm just getting that you're still in the middle of uncovering who you are. You're still in the middle of figuring out what's behind the curtain, like for yourself, right? Something that I'm getting is like, it's you, right? Like it's a new version of you, and you are way stronger and way more powerful than you think you are. You are just not seeing it in the moment, right? But you will, like eventually, like this is gonna come your way, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull just a couple more cards here to see what else pops up. But you do have routine, new. I'm just gonna say new routine. So like some of you just need to like check your routine, okay? I go back to this King of Coins and kind of, you know, what are you doing in your everyday life? How are you actually charging forward? What steps are you taking to assess the things that need your attention, right? So definitely check your routine, and you need a new routine, period. Double dose of love. All right, I'm just gonna all right, I said, you know, I wasn't sure if it was love messages, but yeah, some of you just have straight up new love. I am getting like, you know, self-love. Also work on your self-love. And I see that double love, and it's like as you work on loving yourself, right, then this new love is gonna come in for you, all right? So I don't know, just like all kinds of love, okay? Familial love, friend love, okay, like community love, self-love, and then romantic love. Really trying to find you, all right? Gemini, so good luck with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What does Cancer have going on this week of March 20th? And you do have the Eight of Wands showing up, shadow side up. So I am going to say proceed with caution, okay? That is the first message. That is the energy that you are balancing right now, because Eight of Wands is still asking you to charge forward. But I am seeing that, you know, you may have had some missteps. You may be a little bit afraid of charging forward because of like past mistakes is kind of what I'm getting. Or I don't know how to say it. Like, it's like, I feel like the missteps have been made. Okay, like you could have already like put your, what's that saying about like your foot in a bucket, or like, is that a Spanish saying? I don't know. Or what, like, I don't know. Anyway, like, but you know, like when you really like, you know, like put your foot in your mouth kind of situation. I don't know, but like not in your mouth. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Okay, I'm like diverging way too much. Diverging. Oh my goodness. Wow. Cancer. Okay. No, I understand. Thank you. You need to focus, okay? These missteps, this chaos, right? Like this tripping over and stumbling, it's because you're not being cautious, okay? So you need to focus, okay? Pay attention to the hurdles that are being posed in front of you, okay? You are, I'm getting like making choices over here, all right? Like you have been having some challenges and things like that, so it's like you need to be actually paying attention, all right? Like for some of you, you could have like foot and mouth, you know, like the effects of a foot and mouth sort of thing, kind of posting some challenges over here with a community, with people, with friends, family, right? Something like that, all right? So, but you are healing from that, or you are being asked to kind of think about how you can heal from that, okay? But like you're gonna come out of that, okay? Those problems are going to get resolved, all right? Some of you might be walking away from that, okay? Like, and hence the you know, the Eight of Wands energy. You're just like, not for me anymore, okay? Some of you are just like really narrowing down your choices, and those choices can be around the people that you are keeping in your life. All right, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But yes, you know, just kind of be careful, okay? Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to, I'm getting like assess. I know, like I mean, it's a metaphor, right? Right, no, but like by assessing the hurdles, right, like whatever it means, like, you know, it's like stop before you kind of charge forward is what I'm getting. All right, yeah, didn't I say that at the beginning? Proceed with caution. All right, you got it, you know what that means. Okay, so I am seeing, you know, you are charging forward over here with something, narrowing down your options, and you're wanting to take this step, and it's like, you know what, like go for it. Okay, like I said, it could be like past failures or past mishaps over here that are keeping you from doing things, and like going after what it is that you want. But it's like, no, trust that you have learned the lessons. Okay, trust that as long as you are being cautious, it's safe to go. Okay, like that is the message that I'm getting over here. Okay, because you do have the 6 of Coins showing up, which is beautiful, right? Like it's an energy of being balanced. You're gonna be feeling on top of your game again, you know. I'm getting, yeah, like I don't know, like I'm just getting like a feel good energy. Okay, wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay, yeah, all right. Sorry, like see, be careful, be mindful, be focused. Okay. Money matters. Pay attention to your money. Okay, that's just it. All right, maybe check your bank account, something. Okay. For some of you, could have new money coming in. Okay, that's just something I see. All right, things are changing. All right, like you have a new thing, like especially like as you're making these choices over here, right? I'm seeing like a new, I don't know, like a new way of going about your everyday is kind of coming up. All right, it's like I'm getting that you're like changing the way that you navigate the world right now. All right, like see come ups. Okay, it's like this healing energy of, like I said, right? Some of you might have been hurt over here, and you kind of have those hang ups, but it's like you are like coming up from that. Okay, you know, with receive, I am gonna say, you know, like if for those of you that are, like I said, like maybe like had some like problems with someone or something, you know, also like accept, I'm getting like don't be too prideful to accept help from like people and things like that, because I don't know, like you might be like kind of hanging on to old energy that's just keeping you from recovering and feeling better and dealing with things. Okay, for others of you, it could just be like about receiving, you know, like the 6 of Coins is also like giving and receiving over here. So it's like it could just be your turn to receive support, receive advice. For some of you, you might be receiving money. Okay, so you know what, accept it. I mean, I don't know, obviously you get to decide how to live your life, but you know, that is what I have for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, what does Leo have showing up this week? All right, Leo, you do have the Emperor showing up here, light side up. So a lot of action is what I'm getting, or not action. Well, okay, you're gonna be taking more action. Okay, and it is the energy that you're balancing. All right, so what I'm getting first, just like take action after you've stopped to reflect on things. Okay, but I'm getting that you're balancing this in the sense of like you've done your reflecting. Okay, like you know what you want, you've made your wish. You know what you're charging forward, and now it's time to nurture it. Now it's time to grow it. Now it's time to level up. Okay, so yeah, well, all right. Wow. Okay, so you do have, you know, I am seeing, okay, I'm gonna start over here on this side because it's a little bit more challenging. Like I'm getting like dissatisfaction coming from external sources. Okay, so like there is something that's happening outside of you. For some of you, it could be like family troubles with this 10 of Coins showing up as how like the world is making you, how it's affecting you right now. And it's like the 10 of Coins reverse, which is, you know, I'm getting like it could be like your family issues, just like not, I don't know, like not communicating. It could be a pressure, it could be pressure about, you know, what it is that you're doing for yourself over here, or what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself, and maybe like some disconnect around that. Okay, but I'm seeing like this need for you to like charge forward past that. Okay, to kind of stop and say, you know what, like I need to do things for myself, right? Like I know what it is that I want, and embody that. Okay, like the universe right now is having your back. All right, or at least I'm seeing like you're starting to feel supported by the universe. I'm getting you, right, like stopping to reflect, like I said, and saying, you know what, like no, like I'm done of taking and being inactive or being dissatisfied with what's happening because of others, right? It's like I need to do what I need to do for myself, right? So it's like you're putting yourself first right now, and that is great. That is okay. I am gonna say that I'm seeing 3 4s right here. So like 4 4 4 4. So 4 4 4, maybe look into that. There might be some messages for you in that, okay? Or the energy of 4, okay? But but yeah, you know, it's like this dissatisfaction over here, like it is ending, all right? Like I'm getting that you're seeing what it is, you know, like you know, pay attention, okay? I am gonna say, okay, because of 4 of Cups. Oh no, I'm sorry. Can be it's like an energy of, I don't know, like just like feeling stagnant, right? Like, oh, like I don't know what I want, like not paying attention to what the universe is offering you over here, right? But I'm getting that, you know, you're slowly coming out of that, and that's wonderful, okay? Like you're gonna turn back and you're gonna see, you know, the real that the world is offering you, like that level up over here, you know, with the 4 of Wands, you know, it's like a little level up. And it's like for some of you, you could have a spiritual union, you could have like a romantic union, you could have like a partnership waiting for you, right? Like that might be what you're trying to charge toward, right? And hence this like there's like disagreement of family, like maybe you're in a relationship where your family doesn't agree, right? Or you've had a lot of external people kind of like butting in where they have no business, you know, butting in. And you're kind of saying like, no, right? I am ready to make my wishes come true, okay? I'm seeing like the star with the 4 of Wands. I love it, right? Because it's like the 11 of the 4 of Wands, and then with the star, and it's just like looking up at this and you really like needing to see, or I'm getting that you are seeing, you know, like I deserve this, okay? So take it, accept it, okay? So, and go for it. I'm gonna pull just a couple more cards. You have home. Some of you are just straight up building a home, okay? Pay attention to synchronicities as they pop up. You have observe and then you have act. Yes, what was I saying? Like since the beginning. See, those are like because it makes sense like that. It's like you are acting, but after you've like kind of reflected, after you've observed, okay? So, you know, like if people are doing things around you, it's like you're taking this before you react, right? You're like taking a step back, you're noticing what's up, you're noticing what people are doing, right? Like don't be reactive, right? Like be action oriented, okay? So that is the message that I'm getting for you here, Leo. All right. So was that Leo? Yeah, I hope that was Leo. Yes, that was Leo. All right. Thank you, Leo. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right. Virgo. What does Virgo have showing up this week? All right. Virgo, you do have the 8 of Swords showing up light side up. So I am going to say that that feels like good news, okay? I'm getting the sense that you've been feeling trapped. You've been feeling a little stuck. Very in your head is what I'm getting, which, you know, is it's your, you know, Mercury, you know, is strong in Virgo. So, you know, I'm getting that you've been cautiously, carefully, like considering something or leaving something behind, and you're finally freeing yourself from things that have kept you bound, okay? It's like you've recognized, okay, that it's like whatever you felt was whatever, see? What, okay. Yeah. All right. You're going for it though, right? Like you may have felt stuck. You may have felt trapped over here, but you're seeing, you know what? I actually can free myself from this, and you have done so, okay? Or you've made the decision. Like it's like you were taking the lessons and now you're moving on with this 8 of Cups over here in your own energy. You want more, you want better, and you're walking toward it. What I'm seeing, you know, like the 8 of Swords comes here to remind us that you have more power than you think, okay? You're not actually bound, all right? Sometimes you are, right? But like in this instance, whatever was happening with you, you have the ability to free yourself for that, and you will, or you are in the process of that, or you will be doing that, okay? Like you're following your dreams, right? You're like saying, this does not work for me. I don't want to be in this, you know, stuck place over here, right? and you're charging forward with this page. You're showing up as a page over here. Now it is reversed, so I am gonna say, you know, there could be some learning left to do before you charge forward. Or I'm gonna say though, like for some of you, it's like, you know what, like as you charge forward, you're gonna continue to learn. Okay, it's like whatever changes it is that you're making to your life right now, it's like continue to learn about it, right? So like, I don't know, like let's say that you're leaving a relationship behind that wasn't working. It's like, okay, continue to learn about the healing process, right? Or if you're leaving behind like a job that wasn't working, it's like, okay, you know, yeah, it could be love related for a lot of you over here. Okay, yeah, a shakeup, right? Things are shaking up, things are changing. Okay, and just like continue to learn about that, right? Like so sorry, I was saying like about work, right? Like I don't know, maybe do some assessments about career choices. I don't know, right? Like but you're learning, okay, as you're going. Okay, with the lovers, honestly, yeah, so it could be about love. All right, for a lot of you, you could be trying to decide whether you're going to leave a relationship or whether it's, I don't know, taking too much of your energy. Okay, for some of you, I'm seeing, right, like the need to like choose yourself. Or you know, for some of you, it's like, no, because this is like external energy, right? So yeah, so it's like it's what's coming your way. But the lovers is also about choices. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing, right? Like this shakeup, because like you had to make a decision. All right, and now maybe you're communicating your decision. You're getting ready to say, this is what I'm gonna charge forward toward. And I don't know, like for this, you that are dealing with someone, I'm even getting like you are what's it called, like saying, do you want to come with me or not, right? Like it's almost like I need to do this for myself. Are you in or not, right? Like, so for some of you, it's not like necessarily like you're even leaving a person. It's just like you want to do something else and you don't know if your person's there with you. So, you know, there's this need to kind of like talk about that as well, as something that I'm getting. For some of you, I mean, like you could just straight up have love trying to find you over here, but there is something that you need to leave behind. Okay, back here. So as you move on, as whatever, right? Like the lovers, the Queen of Cups, somebody affectionate, somebody like with, I'm getting like just compatible energy of creativity, of growth, right? Of like fertility. Sorry, it's another word that I got. But you know, it's like this can come, you know, your way, but there's just, you know, this need to really move on from the things that are plaguing you and hurting you. Okay, make a plan. Make a plan for self-care. Okay, make a plan as you charge forward. Make a plan, you know, as you're dealing with this shakeup. It's like, obviously, right, like it's not like plans are always going to go according to themselves. Like this doesn't always go according to plan, right? But it's like it just kind of, you know, trying to plan around things even if things don't necessarily work the way that you wanted to, right? Like this need to kind of try to prepare yourself for, I don't know, like some mysterious energy like showing up your way. And I'm really getting this with the Queen of Cups. Is like, I don't know, like a mystery person over here that's gonna be very nurturing and nourishing. That could be romantic. For some of you, that could be a mother figure, that could be a sister figure, that could be a just like or just somebody who's very maternal, even if they're not, sorry, I don't, like, how do I say this, it doesn't have to be a gendered female person, sorry, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, I hope that makes sense, right? It's just like somebody that embodies those like nurturing qualities. Okay, it's trying to find you over here. So, you know, like this can come for you. Okay, so, you know, kind of back to, because I was getting like that communication thing over here too. It's like this need to like communicate your needs. Okay, I don't know, yeah, that's just like a side message I got. Okay, but that is what I have for you today, Virgo. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Libra. All right, Libra, what does Libra have going on this week? All right, Libra, you do have the Page of Pentacles. And it did come up light side up. Okay, so I am saying, you know, you're charging forward with something. All right. Now, I love this Page of Pentacles because it has like that book over here, you know. And, you know, pages are all about getting things started, getting things going, materializing things. But I like that this Page of Pentacles has the book because to me, it's saying like there's something that, you know, maybe you've been reading up on or you've been learning about or you've been studying over here, and now you're able to apply it to your physical realm. Okay, so like it's like you might be learning about like, I don't know, like a career that you want to follow, right? And now you're like, okay, this is the first thing that I need to do to accomplish that, right? Or you might be learning about having a healthy relationship, and now you're like, okay, now I can apply it, right? Or you might be learning about, I don't know, I don't know, like something, right? Some passion project, like something, and now you get to apply it, okay? So it's like this combination of like the intellectual and physical realms to me over here, right? Like kind of saying, this is what I need to do to take the first step, because you've researched it, you've planned it, okay? Like you've taken this information, but make sure that you use it wisely, okay? Make God. Sorry. Well, yeah, like make sure that you use that energy wisely, all right? Like as you charge forward. I'm so sorry about that. You know, you do have the Five of Cups over here and the Seven of Swords in your internal energy. All of these reversals, I am going to say, you know, like, you might have been feeling more stuck over here, like unable to act, but it's like you are going to be coming out of that energy, okay? Like this is going to happen, like, or you're being asked to balance it at least, you know, it's like your advice, because it's like you could get stuck, you could get stuck. I'm getting like focused on the learning and focused on the trying to figure out what you're going to do and not take any action steps. So it's like you're being asked to balance that, right? So it's like, okay, like now start applying it, but all the reversals are saying, you know, that you're kind of holding yourself back over here, right? There are things that you are healing from, you know, that are still affecting you. You know, some of you could have had some betrayal, some heartbreaks, feeling that desolate, like despair sort of thing over here, you know, that's keeping you from charging forward and kind of getting out there, sharing your ideas, sharing your thoughts, sharing your feelings, whatever it is that you know, want to share over here. Like you're not doing it because I'm getting like, one, you're not like trusting yourself, and two, you are still in the process of healing over here, okay? And so, you know, pay attention to that, okay? You know, for example, like if you have been learning about healing or something, it's like, you know, how are you applying it, right? Because like reading all the self-care books in the world aren't going to make a difference if you're not actually doing the things to take care of yourself, right? For some of you, there is this need to release. I don't know, like I'm getting like that for some of you, like you could have been hurt, like, you know, with the Seven of Swords being reversed. It's like, because that's like the lying, cheating, stealing, you know, kind of card over here. And I don't know, I'm just really getting it in like somebody kind of applied that to you, but it's like, be careful that you're not turning that around and then as a turn, using that as an excuse to go around hurting other people, okay? Because it's also how you are showing up, okay? So it's like you want to make sure that you are releasing that, release any past hurts, and don't use that as an excuse to hurt others, is what I'm getting, okay? With the Ace of Swords, like I said, it's like you're just like not charging forward over here, you know? So you are being asked to like take that first step. It's like, remember that you don't have to be completely healed, right? Like you don't have to be feeling completely strong. I'm getting like fake it until you make it sort of thing, you know? Of like just kind of take the first step, and that's gonna help all of these things come into fruition, right? Like as you get, you know, like as you start like charging forward over here, you know, it's like, okay, like you're gonna start like communicating, you're gonna have this new beginning over here, your healing is gonna happen, like you're gonna release this, you know, and then in turn, like you're gonna have like fiery new like things to explore and charging forward as well, you know. Some of you could have a Leo or a Aries. I was gonna say Taurus, so it could be a Taurus. But a Leo or an Aries, you know, kind of coming your way, maybe like offering you some adventures, all right? I'm gonna say slow and steady, because you know the Knight of Wands can be a very flighty energy, you know. So like if you are you know, if you are like dealing with that, you know, just kind of like be mindful of that energy, okay? But you know, that it's not too, how do I say that? Like that is not too destructive, okay? It's like embrace it, welcome it in, all right? It's coming. The Knight of Wands is great, all right? It's great fun. Enjoy it over here, right? But you don't want to be reckless with it, okay? So, you know, whether that is somebody that embodies that, that's coming your way, you know, it could be like a friend or partner, like it doesn't have to be, right, like romantic. It could just be like, you know, I don't know, like a friend, a coworker inviting you out for a drink or something, you know, like, and it's like, okay, like be cautious, but like go have fun, okay? Yeah, like have the social hours, shake up your routine is what I'm getting, okay? Like it's like you're in recovery, yes, and you're in recovery, great, all right? Keep going through that. That doesn't mean that you need to isolate yourself or keep yourself stuck, okay? So, you know, shake things up, ask. Sorry. Like, it's funny because, I don't know, I just got, some of you, you know, especially with this Ace of Swords over here, there's something that you want to ask someone, go for it, okay? That is the message. I'm going to leave it there, all right? Ask. You're on the way up, okay? Thank you so much, Libra, for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio. But first, I'm going to have a drink of water. All right. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have going on this week of March 20th? All right, so this is the energy that you're being asked to balance this week. You do have the Queen of Wands. Showing up, you know, she did show up shadow side up, which, you know, just kind of take it slow. All right. I'm really getting like, okay, what I'm getting, I don't know if it's the new season. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know, like just like all the red and stuff like that. I'm getting you like being really fired up, ready to charge forward, right? Like being in your power, because the Queen of Wands is great. Like you do want to be in Queen of Wands energy, right? Like yep. What did I say? You do want to be in Queen of Wands energy, and you are showing up in that energy, all right? But you do want to be mindful that you are not, you know, coming off as hurtful, coming off as callous, you know, because the Queen of Wands can also be, how do I say this? Some of the more shadowy sides of that is like, I don't know, like not caring about how you're affecting others, right? Like it's like, well, I'm gonna do me, but then you're not paying attention to the people around you, right? Because you're so worried about your needs. And it's like, hey, you know, like it's great, yes, you do want to own that, right? But you also don't want to confuse that with hurting other people, right? And then, you know, like also, what was I getting? Sorry. For some of you, I don't know, like your player ways, just also like that's something that popped up, okay? Just kind of like being mindful about, like, are you, just be mindful, you know, be careful, you're balancing it, right? Like, yes, you want to be in your power, yes, you want to be like doing yourself and trusting yourself and like embodying this like this energy, right, of like somebody who's passionate and charges forward and takes care of her needs and is lively, and that's great, right? And I'm getting like you are feeling that, you are showing up as that, but you don't want it to impose on others. Sorry, like I'm just like repeating myself right now, okay? So just kind of like, I'm gonna stop now, but you know, be careful. All right, and yeah, because you do have the Justice card reverse showing up over here, okay? So, you know, just make sure that you're acting fairly toward the people around you, all right? That's what I'm gonna say about that. You know, because like you don't want that to come back, all right? Like some of you could be starting to feel slighted if things are kind of like not going your way, all right? So, you know, just kind of be careful that because if you put out, you know, fair energy over here, fair energy is gonna come back, all right? If you are treating people unfairly, that's also gonna come back to you, okay? With the Five of Cups, you know, you do have, you know how the universe could be making you feel over here, all right? There might be something that you're healing. So there you go. That's the earlier message. I see it now. It's like, okay, don't misplace your hurtful energy, okay? Because I'm getting that some of you could be like kind of hurting over here or still processing some healing, some emotional. It could be, for some of you, it could be a breakup. For some of you, it could just be like life in general getting you down. It could just be, I don't know, things feeling unfair or something happening over here, that you want to be careful that you're not like misplacing your energy and then acting like the shadow side of the Queen of Wands, right? Like not caring if you're hurting others, like not caring about, I don't know, just kind of being like, as a term, like tyrannical or something like that, okay? So like don't let the hurt others, I guess. Yeah, you know, like it's okay for you to be in your hurt. It's not okay for you to go around and, yeah, you know, you heard me, right? You heard me twice the first time I heard you say. All right, so with the Four of Cups over here, you know, there is a sense of, you know, dissatisfaction, right? Like you're not feeling great about things at the moment, but like that's coming to an end, okay? Like I am seeing that, yeah, I am seeing, yeah, oh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. I distracted myself. I played myself. Oh, see, yeah, be careful. Like, you know how I said, like, I don't know, I'm getting like a slight like player energy. It's like, don't play others because you're just gonna end up playing yourself, okay? But with the Four of Cups, you know, it's like it's coming to an end, okay? Like the dissatisfaction, you know, sometimes you just kind of like have to sit in that, and it's like, but it's ending, all right? Like you're gonna start to see, you know, what the world has to offer over here. You're gonna start, you know, some of you this is very dating related. I don't know, for some of you, so you're gonna start scoping out the honeys. You're gonna see what the world has to offer. It doesn't have to be dating related though, right? Like it could be just like you're looking at new things. You're looking at the world in a new way. You're starting to explore, I don't know, new places to go adventure in, new subjects to study, like new things that interest you, right? Like it's like you're gonna start getting that spark again, okay? Like it's coming, just kind of wait, okay? Um, I'm also getting some of you have like an old passion that you need to get reacquainted with, okay? Like, I mean, and by that, I don't know, for some of you it could be a person, I don't know, like that could be kind of in the back of your mind, or like an old something that needs healing. But what I got is like, maybe like, like a hobby that you left in the past that, you know, you're trying to get back in touch with, right? Like, I want to get back to drawing, or I want to get back to playing the guitar, or I want to get back to gardening, I don't know, whatever it is, right? You know, but, oh yeah, music, yeah. So for some of you, it's music, okay? So like music could be sorry, so just like get so caught up into like the individual cards, and it's like right, like let's back up and look at the whole thing. But yes, you know, so for some of you, music could be important, or getting reacquainted with music, right? And getting like using it as a source of power, okay? But yes, you're very much gonna be, like I said, stand your ground, okay? Don't let this fear of also showing up as the tyrannical version of the Queen of Wands like keep you from standing your ground, okay? It's a balancing act, okay? Because you should be here. You are showing up here strong and ready to go, and that is great, okay? So like still stand your ground, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius, wow, have going on this week? Okay. There we go. Oh, all right, I guess I'm just gonna take them. What are we gonna do? Sometimes it just happens, and I'm not gonna fight the deck. Thank you, deck. All right, so energies that you need to balance over here. Oh, dang, Sagittarius. Fudgicles. Sorry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. If this is not your energy, I'm getting some very specific messages over here. All right, so if this is not your energy, check your other placements for sure. Some of you are just dealing with like, because both of these showed up shadow side up. You could be recovering from some like betrayal in a relationship, okay? Like lying, cheating, stealing. Like I'm not getting that this is gonna happen, right? Like this is what you're balancing. So it's like there's this need for you to kind of like assess what happened, decide what you want to do, right? Like, are you going to release this, or are you going to like do, like, you know what I mean? Are you going to release the hurt, or are you going to release the relationship, right? Like something happened, somebody hurt somebody over here. There's been lying, there's been cheating, there's been relationships like being brought into question is what I'm getting, okay? Just like the two cards together, okay? Like this isn't supposed to be the love messages, but it is what I'm getting. So I'm going to like, you know, bring that up. All right. You know, for others of you, I'm also getting like communication, okay? Like be careful. You know, the Lovers is, it's a very communicative energy, right? Like it's Gemini energy, all right? Actually, these two are Gemini energies, all right? Some of you Sagittarius could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be dealing with somebody who's just like your opposite, right? Or no, yeah, that makes sense. Or like you're needing to balance two sides of yourself, okay? Like I'm getting like some of you could be like a very sweet person and a very calculating person, or tactful, you know, tactful could be the word over here with the Seven of Swords, you know, but it's like don't confuse being tactful and strategizing with accidentally hurting others, right? Because that is the Seven of Swords, right? Like yes, you do need to be strategic about what you do, but that's not an excuse to hurt somebody, okay? Be mindful about how you're communicating, how you're sharing your ideas. All right, for some of you, you have some like reconciling to do, some what's like, how am I getting this, like amends to make. Yeah, amends. I don't know, I got the word mend, so like mend something, okay? Like amend, yeah, make amends, okay? Just make amends. But sorry, I don't know why I got like mend is really stuck on me, like mend. I don't know, I'm getting Mendoza, I don't know. Interesting. So, wow. Well, okay, that was like a lot. So, I guess you're getting, whew, okay. I think you needed it right now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Over here, you do have the Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Wands over here. All right, yeah, definitely. Okay, that makes sense. All right, yeah, some secrets are being revealed. You are being asked to process something, reveal something, okay? Like, I don't know, like I said, like you're communicating over here. I'm getting like, because you're showing up very secretive, very hidden, like you're hiding, I don't know, like something, it could be like from the world, it could be from yourself even, okay? I mean, this is how you're showing up, so I'm getting like, I don't know, like you could be the one that got hurt, and in return, right, like you're kind of, I don't know, maybe like secluding or isolating, you know, like that is something, all right. But it's, you know, because with the Queen of Swords, like it's like, I'm getting that like you're almost doubting yourself, okay? Like the Queen of Swords is a queen who is very sure of herself, right? Like the queen can like take care of herself, right? Like take care, like it's also like the widower card, or like the, right, like the widower divorcee like kind of situation over here, right? But it's like somebody who knows how to take care of themselves, who's learned how to fend for themselves, you know. But with the reversal, I am seeing almost like you know, I go back to the Seven of Swords energy of like, because you've had to fend for yourself, in turn that's caused some manipulative strategies to develop, and it's like there's this need to release that, or bring that back into balance. Like, yes, you can be strategic about how you take care of yourself. That doesn't mean that you get to go around hurting people, right? So it's like a balancing act of like, yes, strategize, yes, receive, but don't, you know, like deplete others, right? Like that kind of thing. It's a balancing act over here, all right? So there is this need to be like real with yourself over here, all right? Take a step back, okay? For some of you with this Eight of Wands, it's like, obviously, like, okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, like, you need to like, I'm just getting like a very hustly energy, right? Like I need to hustle, I need to do things, I need to take care of business over here, you know. So it's like whatever it is that you are doing, like you are going to be charging forward, okay? It's just a time to take a step back, okay? For those of you that, sorry if I'm focusing on like the romantic aspect of this, all right? I didn't mean to do that, but, or if it sounds like I'm focusing, right? But it's like, you know, apply this as it pertains to your situation, okay? Like, so for some of you, it could be like work related and things like that, right? So, you know, it's like maybe like somebody at work mistreated you or lied to you or like whatever, right? But that's not a reason to kind of take it out on other people, right? Like, or, you know, make sure that I'm also getting like the term don't burn any bridges, okay? I don't know. So like that's something to kind of keep in mind over here, okay? And also like mind your communication about like being callous and things like that, or coming off as callous. I don't know, like it's like I'm just getting like, don't burn any bridges, okay? So like mind how you're kind of talking. So you're being asked to take a step back, okay? Eventually, like trust that you're going to be charging forward. Guess what? Like you're going to be charging forward towards something better, okay? Like whatever's not working right now, like it's going to get better. Either you're going to fix it, you're going to address it, you're going to find a solution, okay? The Three of Wands gets out, explores, and figures out like a better way to do things, you know? Like, and sees, you know, the options over there, you know, like, whew, you know, great. But right now, I'm getting like, take a step back and kind of observe and kind of see what's up, you know, before you really make any decisions that can end up hurting you, right? It's like, okay, the message I'm getting is like that in trying to hurt somebody, you might end up hurting yourself. So like, be careful, okay? So yeah, you know, your health might just need some attention. Additional messages over here. I'm hearing like was that ringing in my ear or like for real? I don't know. I'm hearing like a very low ringing. But yeah, okay, like plan. Okay, so yes, going back to this, okay, whatever it is that you're trying to take care of, yes, you do need a plan. Yes, you do need a strategy, okay? But, you know, yeah, you know, I keep saying this over and over again. I'm sorry, right? But it's like, don't be sure that the plans that you are making aren't harmful to others, okay? Mystery, you know what I'm seeing is like with this over here, like a mystery like solution, a mystery escapade, like I don't know, like answers are gonna come to you in a mysterious way. It's something that I'm getting, okay? So pay attention. Yeah, pay attention to synchronicities, okay? Because you might have some answers showing up to you in mysterious ways, all right? So I'm gonna leave that there, Sagittarius. Good luck, okay? Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What does Capricorn have going on this week of March 20th? All right, Capricorn, the star. You know, I just did the love messages for this week, and the star showed up in that. So you might want to check out my love messages reading. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't know. There might be messages for you, and there might be not. I don't know. But you know, I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought that was interesting. But this is the energy that you are balancing, okay? I love this. You know, the universe wants to have your back. The universe wants to support you over here. But, you know, what I'm wondering is if you are accepting it, okay? Because this is being the energy. This is the energy that you're being asked to balance over here, you know? And because it is a balancing act, you know, sometimes it's accompanied by feelings of unworthiness, right? Or like not knowing if it's my time to receive, right? It's like, do I get to like pour this cup of love into myself? Like, am I worthy of like taking in all these blessings? Or is it my time to give, right? Like, I don't know, right? So there's this need for you to kind of think about those things. But you know, the star is saying the universe right now wants to support your journey, whatever it is that you are wanting to charge forward toward. Like, the universe wants to have your back so bad. Sorry. But there is this need for you to trust yourself, okay? It's like you are being asked to embody the Queen of Swords energy. And I'm seeing that it's like charge forward, right? And I'm also seeing that, right? The Queen of Swords also charges forward. I'm seeing like the independent part of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords who like knows how to take care of herself. The Queen of Swords who knows how to take care of business and talk about what she wants, talk about what she needs, and act toward it, right? Like the Queen of, I don't know, like I'm just getting like the strong Queen of Swords over here. Like that's how you need to show up right now, or how you're being asked to show up, okay? Like I'm getting like, say like this is what I want, right? Like that kind of thing. All right. You know, with the moon there are some feelings that you're being asked to get in touch with, because this is like your very internal side. So it's like I'm getting like you hiding some feelings from yourself, okay? So it's like you not, I don't know, like just that's it. That's what I'm getting. Like pay attention to your feelings, okay? Because I'm getting that's what you're gonna get some answers over here, all right, about what it is that you're charging forward toward and things like that, all right? You know, some inner, Three of Wands and reversed, inner introspection, okay? Inner exploration, okay? Because the Three of Swords wants to get out there and look out there and look for the better answers, see what's beyond, and, you know, get to the castle and the stars and all this beautiful things out there to see what the world has to offer. But before you can do that, there is some reflection that needs to happen, okay? What I was saying over here, right? So this really this need to really sit with your thoughts and think about, you know, your wants, your needs, you know, what do you want out of life? Because the universe is going to give it to you, but you need to figure out what that is first, okay? Yeah, slow and steady, art and rest and full force. That's so funny. Sorry, because like rest and full force, okay? No. You know what I'm getting? It's like, okay, I see it. I see it. Yes. Okay. Sorry. It's just, okay. As you are resting, all right, as you're going through this introspection over here, something is coming your way full force, okay? Like you might be getting, I don't know, like some answers finding you. It's like, before you can have that charging forward energy, right? Like you need to sit with yourself, okay? But like something is coming, okay? The universe is gonna be over here supporting you, right? It's just like I'm getting like slow and steady. It's not all coming at once. Like there's still like work for you to do within yourself, okay? For some of you, exploring art could be really helpful right now. Putting your you know, like putting your thoughts or kind of I'm just seeing like art as a way to process some of these feelings, right? Or access some of these thoughts and things like that, okay? So that is what I have for you right now, Capricorn. All right, good luck, okay? And thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What does Aquarius have going on this week? All right, you do have the Three of Pentacles showing up here. You know, it's funny. I don't think I'd ever really stopped to look at this Three of Pentacles. Interesting. But you know, the Three of Pentacles, it is a card of collaboration, okay? Because it showed light side up. I'm sorry, I really need water. I didn't stop to drink water, so thank you for sorry, I was gonna say thank you for bearing with me as I drink some water. And it's funny because this is Aquarius reading, and guess what Aquarius is? It's the water bearer. So of course, so you bared with me for drinking water because you're a water bearer. Sorry, I don't know, you might be really funny or punny, I don't know, or you might be silly, and if that was just ridiculous, well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Well, oh well. And no, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like this need for you to like be your authentic self and really like embrace, you know what, like even if other people think it's silly, whatever, right? Like you're you, especially because you're being asked over here to collaborate, to kind of get out there, to put yourself out there. And so it could be like socialize. It could be I don't know, like communicate ideas. Yeah, because you're starting over here something, all right? But I'm getting is like that you haven't been sharing, maybe you've even been isolating over here, you know. I'm getting like a reluctance to work with other people, kind of I don't know, like, okay, what I'm seeing is like I don't know, like you know, like it's that it's harder work, you know, to work with, like working with others makes things harder for you is what I'm getting. Okay, I don't know if that's like, I don't know how else to explain that. Okay, but it's just like I'm getting like this resistance, right? Like this, I'd rather do it by myself. Like I don't want to deal with anybody, you know. But you are being asked to I don't know, like take some time to I don't know, like be diligent, be disciplined. Okay, put some discipline into your life is also something that I'm getting. Okay, but like you're balancing it. Okay, like I'm getting you're strategizing, you're putting your plans into action, but first you need to sit down and come up with the proper plans too. Okay, like that is something that I'm seeing. Okay, you do have the sun as far as how you're showing up, and the ace of coins. Okay, so there is some starter energy over here, you know. I'm gonna say, you know, soak up the sun. All right, make sure that you are enjoying, I'm getting like enjoying the good days, enjoying the good moments over here. Okay, you do have like, I don't know, something trying to get started going over here. Okay, and maybe that's where that collaborative energy is showing up, you know, the Three of Pentacles, because it's like you have a pentacle over here that you're trying to propose. There's something that you're trying to start, there's something that you want to get going over here, and it's like by sharing that with others is like, hey, look at that, you can multiply that, right? Like you can actually create more if you work with others, you know. So I don't know, like don't be afraid to put your ideas out there is what I'm getting. You know, with strength, reverse is how far as how the world is making you feel right now. I am seeing like some of you might be really exhausted. Yeah, there you go. Like, you know how I was saying, like, it's like, oh, you don't want to work with other people. Like, oh, you don't want to, I don't know, like I'm feeling a little tired, a little vulnerable, a little like, no, not vulnerable, just like a little defeated. There you go. But it's like what I'm getting is like this need to be vulnerable, and by that I mean like sharing, you know, like if something is plaguing you, if you're like feel like you're trying to work hard at something, you're trying to have better days, you're trying to be like, okay, like I'm trying to feel stronger over here, like really embody the strength card, then you know you need to know when to ask for support, hence the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So it's like, make sure that you are sharing that. Okay, and that might feel very vulnerable at times. That's where I got that, like yeah, you know, like asking for help can be hard, so you know, just kind of be aware of that energy, you know. Make sure that you are yeah, make sure that you're asking for help as needed. Okay, sorry, man, I got like really derailed. I feel like there's been a lot of derailments in this reading. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's at the end. Maybe you just feel very distracted right now, or like things are kind of maybe like, oh, I see, kind of like things are keeping you, yeah, there's a lot of thoughts over here lingering, okay, within you that you need to release. Okay, I'm getting like, don't let your mind play tricks on you. Okay, that is the message that I'm getting with the Nine of Swords. You know, the Nine of Swords is very, you know, it's like the anxious and worrying card, right? And it's like you need to rise above that. Okay, you need to release whatever thoughts are plaguing you. Like you need to release them. Like I'm getting, I don't know, like lies about yourself, lies about your strength, like lies about your ability to like do things. And by lies about your strength, I meant like stop believing that you are not strong, you know, like know that you are strong. Okay, like that's what I meant with that. Strong. Strong, oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, you know, sorry, with play and the sun. I'm just gonna say, right, like the sun did remind me of like, make sure that you're having time to play, make sure that you're having time to fun. Some of you could really be focused on your coin right now, but it's like you need to balance that energy, right? Because like that's gonna be good for you over here, right? Especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, some of you need to make time for music. Maybe some of you are musicians, okay? Or some of you, I don't know, like could just, I don't know, like find some joy in that, okay? Budget check, okay, yeah, like see, it's like very focused on your coin. So, just kind of, some of you might need to assess, right? Like, what are you spending your money on? Where are you? I don't know. I'm getting like that whole like, what subscriptions am I using? I don't know. Maybe I need to start rotating them. Oh, like what am I wasting money on? Where can I cut back? Like, I don't know, just budget, like legit budget, okay? And with old, I don't know. It's like I'm really getting back to the old. I don't know. I don't know how do I it's like, I see. It's like you might be feeling a little too old to make time to play, right? Or it's like I'm getting like somebody who's feeling like kind of caught up in the grind and I need to be an adult and I need to like work and I need to like take care of business over here. And it's like, no, 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 no. Get in touch with like old you. Like get in touch with like old ways, like, I don't know, like get like, you're not too old to play, okay? Like that's what I'm getting over here, okay? So like make sure that you make some time to have some fun as you are working hard and asking for help as you need it, okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. All right. Pisces, I'm going to stop to drink water. Sorry. Just like, I really need to clear my throat, and I know that that's so gross, but if I stop the video, then it just, it's like, I don't know, the whole processing process is just tedious. So, I'm going to say, if you're here because you're going from Aqua to Pisces, leave me a comment and, I don't know. Leave me a comment, and how about if you heard this, I will give you a free reading. Yeah? All right, cool. Well, let me know if you want one. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I got the wrong deck. That's not even the right deck. Sorry. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Thank you for being here. All right. And let's see what the week of March 20th has going on for you. You do have the Two of Swords here. Showing up shadow side up, okay? So some of you might be in decision making mode, all right? In the need to leave something behind is something else that I'm getting, okay? Yeah, you do have like the Hermit, the Three of Coins, the double Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Wow. So yeah, with the double Two of Swords, okay, I'm seeing external forces are causing you to make decisions about something, okay? So like there is something outside of you that's forcing you to hermit, right? Like go into yourself and really try to figure out next steps, okay? I don't know what those next steps are. Like they could be for some of you, it could be love. For some of you, it could be work. Okay, like those are the two things that I'm seeing over here. All right, but it's like you are trying to decide, what to do next. What it is that you need to leave behind and what it is that you need to. I'm getting like trust yourself. Like, how do I say this? When you need to charge forward with this like trusting of yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really struggling to phrase this in a way that makes sense. It's like, okay, you need to make a decision, right? And you need to charge toward that decision. And I'm getting that, like, it's almost like taking a leap of faith, okay? It's almost like a full energy of saying, like, you know what? I don't even really know what it is that I'm, charging toward or the decision that I made. But because this is the light side up, this is the illuminated light, I'm getting the sense of, like, allowing your feelings to guide you, allowing you, like, it's like, you know what? Maybe you don't know what the future holds or you don't know what this decision that you're going to make is going to take you. But, like, I'm just getting, like, trust yourself, like that, I don't know, like that this decision is going to be the right one, as long as you are doing this by balancing this, by leaving behind the things that are not working. Okay, it's like putting to rest, right? Like the things that have made you feel worse, the things that didn't feel good, that plagued your mind, you know. So it's like, make the choice that feels right and trust that it's going to get you, even if you cannot see the future, right? Like trust that it's eventually going to get you where you need to be. All right, and hence this hermit energy of like putting yourself in a situation where you are having a deeper understanding about something, a deeper understanding. I'm getting a different perspective on things, right? Which I know like that's more of like the hanged man energy, which is Pisces energy. Sorry, I was gonna say Pisces energy. That's more like hanged man energy, but like with the hermit. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love when things make sense like this because, okay, hear me out, okay? So I was like, I got like that hangman Pisces energy of like having things in a different perspective. And then I was like, no. But you know, this is the hermit, this is Virgo. Guess what? Virgo is the opposite energy of Pisces. Okay, so there is this need for you to really put yourself in an uncomfortable position, okay? And it's funny, right? Because it's like, if we would have seen like the hanged man, that would have been your energy and I would have gotten a different message, right? But like by having the Virgo, which is like your opposite energy, showing up here in your you, like that really tells me like how far out you have to go, because you really need to try to do things in a different way, things that might feel a little scary, things that I'm getting like for some of you, right? Like like dancing with the things that scare you, right? So like those fears that you have, those things that might have plagued you, right? Like those shadows that you're kind of working with over here, is like you need to embrace them, you need to embody them, you need to like work with those fears, like really go far out, right? Like it's almost like just like trying new things, trying things differently, okay? Like in order to get you to have a different understanding about something, because the hermit is about your perspective, right? And it's like knowing that the answers are within you, okay? So like I'm just gonna throw this out there. I just did a reading and I did a pick a card, and I did use like the hermit as a card, so some of you might have some messages in that reading. I'm just gonna throw that out there in case you want to check that out, okay? But you know, it is about, I don't know, like shedding a light on yourself, but also trusting your intuition. There you go. That's what I was saying over here, right? Of like trusting that it's like, even if you don't know everything, right? Like know that your feelings, your heart, like what you want, like it's gonna guide you, and that you have the answers within you, okay? The Two of Swords, you know, you are being forced over here to make a decision, and I'm getting that you will, all right? You will come out of this. I am gonna say, right? Like, it's like, yep, eyes closed, no eyes, right? Like eyes closed, okay, over here. So there's like this need to go in with just like with trust, okay? Like trust in the universe, trust in, but I'm getting like trust in yourself, all right? Yeah, like you already know, you know the answers, you know what you want. You're just not letting yourself believe it. You're not letting yourself see it over here, you know? For some of you, you could have love coming in your way unexpectedly, okay? But it is, you know, I am seeing, with the Nine of Cups, like that's the energy that's coming your way. You know, the Nine of Cups, it is like self-love, right? So like you're taking care of yourself, but I'm also getting like that as you are taking care of yourself, like you will be welcoming in also somebody that's you can share that love with, okay? Because it's like the best way to welcome in, right, somebody is by like being, you know, like not like you're gonna be fully healed or fully, you know, like ready ever, but you know, welcome that in by truly working on your self-love, okay? Sorry. So you do have health, old, budget check, and music. Okay, I'll start with the easy ones. Budget check and health. Okay, just mind your attention right now. Okay, you know, like with old, you know what I'm getting? It's like you're never too old. That's what I got. I don't know what that means to you, but that is the message that I got. Okay, for some of you, I don't know, I've been getting this, but like some of you might need to rekindle some old passions as far as like yourself. I don't remember who else got old and music together, but it's like maybe like some old like getting in touch with like an old hobby or an old like something that you used to do when you were younger, okay? And it's like you're never too old to start. It's like just what I keep hearing. Okay, so I don't know, take that or leave it. Some of you might be getting messages through music. Okay, so pay attention to the music that you're listening to. Maybe some of you need to go out there and create music of your own. Okay, health and budget check, just check those. Okay. So that is what I have for you today, Pisces. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for being here.